You like Clash Royale, right? I sure do. I play it every day of the week. And since you and I see this game so often, we're both well aware of some of the weirdness, because let's face it, we've had some time to think. I'm Falcon, and today on gameranx, here's 10 Clash Royale game concepts that make no sense. Number 10, pigs are faster than horses. And yes, it's true. The guy riding the horse has a suit of armor on, and the guy riding the pig is naked. This is a fact. But if you've ever seen the difference between a horse running with a guy who is naked on his back and a horse riding with a guy who has armor on his back, it's not that different. Certainly this is not enough of a handicap in the pig's favor that the pig should turn out faster. I'm sorry, no, that's utterly ridiculous. That is not acceptable. I do not care what kind of handicaps are working in the pig's favor. The pig should not be faster than the horse. That makes no sense. You hear me? That's a Clash Royale game concept that makes no sense. Number 9 in Clash Royale, there is a witch that shoots quote-unquote destructo beams. Yes, they are called destructo beams. That is the name for them. And they deal less damage than the following: knives, arrows, cannonballs. You know, stuff that is in no way vaguely close to something you'd label as destructo. Like nobody calls them destructo knives, destructo arrows, or destructo cannonballs. And yet the witch's destructo beams suck compared to those things. Maybe that's why magic has died in the world, is because it's not as good as a knife. Like when you bring a knife to a magic fight, the magic users are like, oh, well, I guess I fucked up. Number 8, a giant in leather clothing has more health than a royal giant in full armor. Full, entire suit of armor, and you can kill that giant easier. No, I don't have an explanation for that. That's not a logic thing. That's a what are you thinking Supercell thing. Well, number 7, the miner, and that is not meaning the underaged guy, that means the guy who mines. Just to head that joke off at the pass. The guy digs faster than he can walk. And yeah, I know, he should be good at mining. He's a miner. That's his occupation. That's the thing he does every day for his money. But this guy's damn good at digging, because he can do it faster than he can walk. Most people who dig in a mine with a pickaxe, I mean, you could just walk right past them and it'd be like they weren't getting anywhere. But this guy, not so much. Number 6, the Valkyrie is basically wearing a bikini at all times. Doesn't have any armor, just a cloth bikini. Not what you would call ready for battle, so to speak. But that's okay, she can take way more damage than, say, the armored musketeer. The one with armor. The musketeer that wears armor. I mean, sure, the Valkyrie's range is a lot more limited than the musketeer, but let's say you're like distracting a P.E.K.K.A. Valkyrie's a way better idea than a musketeer. Way more fashionable, because armor is not hip. It's not in this spring, and the spring is the next season, so we need to be wary of that. What are you wearing last season for, Armored Musketeer? Yeah, I didn't think you had an answer. Number 5, you ever notice how the princess can shoot a whole bunch of arrows at an incredibly long length? Well, the archers, you know, people who are trained in archery, people who, like the miner, should be pretty damn good at what they're doing. They can only shoot one arrow at a time, they don't go very far, and they don't cause a lot of damage. You mean to tell me that princess spends all of her time up in a tower singing whatever song Walt Disney writes for her? You mean to tell me that person is better than the archers who live, breathe, sleep, and eat arrows? I mean, I hope they don't actually eat arrows, but yeah, it just seems like the professionals should be better than royalty. You like being shown up by Rapunzel up in her tower? Yeah, I didn't think so. Maybe practice harder. Number 4, this is something that boggles my mind. A giant, which is a human in clothes. I mean, a big human, but a human can survive 2 rockets and a fireball. You know, if they're leveled up. I mean, a level 1 isn't going to, but still. And an inferno tower, a structure engineered to take damage. A project taken on by architects and war strategists alike, no matter how high a level, cannot survive even close to the same thing. 2 rockets and a fireball. Just a big guy is like, yeah, I can handle that. But a tower? A tower can't handle that? Well, that's a shitty tower. Number 3, when a bomb tower hurls bombs at enemies that are nearby, attacking it, attempting to destroy it, those bombs only affect them. Like if they're really nearby, if they're literally up on it, attacking it, they lob a bomb straight to the base. You know what happened in real life? They do as much damage to themselves, if not more. Number 2, let me just read you the mini P.E.K.K.A. description. The official one from the actual game. Okay. The arena is a certified butterfly-free zone. No distractions for P.E.K.K.A. Only destruction. Let me repeat that last part. No distractions for P.E.K.K.A. Only destruction. Have you ever put a P.E.K.K.A. or a mini P.E.K.K.A. on the field and had it not distracted by literally anything that happens? No distractions? No, I'm sorry. P.E.K.K.A. is the easiest out of all of them to distract. And as somebody who uses distraction tactics as a main staple of their strategy, I have to say, I'm usually not too threatened when they dump a P.E.K.K.A. on the field, because it's like, all right, well, that's the thing I was born to fight in Clash Royale. Yeah, that's right, my life has led up to this moment. That's not sad in any way. And finally, number 1, when you launch a rocket, it's often a one and done for most of the various units you can drop on the field. Not so for the naked dude on the pig. Oh yeah, not only is that pig faster than a horse, but the naked dude on top of it can take a real beating. It's legitimately bizarre. I don't understand why they were like, yeah, we need to make it so that if they shoot is like, even if it's a game balance thing, it's such a weird thing to have a rocket hit the naked dude riding a pig and he continues to attack the tower. Like, even within the very generous suspension of disbelief that Clash Royale gets, that's difficult to believe. Now, despite all this, obviously Clash Royale is a fun game. I say all this with love because, again, just to state it one more time, I play this game every day. It's probably the only game I play every day. How often do you play it? Do you notice stuff like this because you've been playing it so long like me? Let's meet down in the comments. I want to hear what you have to say about that. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, and if you're not subscribed, now is a great time to do it. Hit that button. We upload brand new videos every day of the week. That's the best way to see them. As always, we thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter at Falcon the Hero, and we'll see you next time right here on gameranx.